We got Buff coming up. Hey, what's up, Chris and Jason? What's going on,
Buff Bagwell. Good to hear your voice again, and you actually get to hear Jason's voice this time. Dustin and I aren't taking up all the airwaves.
I hear you.
You mentioned a little bit about, you're still in shape. You still sort of follow a little bit what they're doing in WWE. What was your take on WrestleMania? Do you feel it was as lackluster as everybody else says it is?
Well, to be totally honest with you, I've been so busy this week, I didn't get a chance to watch.
Oh, you get a chance to see it? Okay.
You didn't miss much. That's what I heard, dude. I mean, nothing but just negative. All I've heard is how negative it was, how bad how they threw them in the rings, and I just don't understand that. I mean, how this generation or any generation or anybody could go against Triple H and get booed. I mean, I hate it for Roman because I'm a fan. I'm all about the baby face. I know how it feels to get booed as a baby face and try to figure it out. But God Almighty, you got the platform of the life of the biggest heel in the world, Triple H, and you're getting booed. It's got to be extremely, shocking and depressing. And so I feel sorry for him. I hate for him, but
I feel like WWE
is.
Well, I feel like they're reaching here. They just announced, I know you guys got the basketball game on out there at the Plasma Lounge, but they just announced here on Raw that the guest star, they're doing the guest hosting thing, or the guest star thing that they've been doing the last couple of years. Dr. Phil is going to be on next week. So God knows what that's going to be. I don't know if that's going to... Dr. Phil is going to be on next week as a guest star or guest host or whatever he's going to be. They just announced it on Raw, so they're really casting for straws. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm watching Raw as we're going on here, as the show's going on, and I don't know. But hey, Buff, while I got you on the line real quick, I know that you're a big WCW guy, and a guy that you may have gotten to wrestle a little bit, a guy that you may have gotten to fight in the ring a little bit, a guy, you went by Buff the Stuff. He goes by the cream of the crop. We have the Macho Man on the line right now. Macho, say hi to your old rival, Buff Bagwell.
Oh, yeah, it's Buff Bagwell. How you doing, brother? Yeah.
What's up, Mach? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing pretty good, yeah. I'm up in pearly gates. I got Elizabeth feeding me hot dogs. Yeah, it's a good time.
I love it.
Now you,
man, I miss him.
Now you've been nice to Elizabeth, right? I know she kind of did you dirty a little bit in WCW. You've been all right. You've been all right to her up there, right? You haven't gone Greg Hardy on her yet.
Well, the Macho Man kind of figures, I don't want to go down, where I'm at. But I did take one little page from Roman Reigns last night at WrestleMania. Yeah, decided to give her the spear like Roman did to Stephanie McMahon. Yeah.
Macho, that is awesome. But Buff loves the ladies. Buff's the stuff. The ladies can't get enough. And if Elizabeth ever ticks you off, I'm sure Buff would love to take her off your hands for you. I'm sure she's still beautiful up there.
Let me tell you something, yeah. If you want to go for stuff, Elizabeth, let me tell you something. That is not something the Macho Man will be happy with. Oh, no.
Well, hey, who knows? I mean, maybe Buff and stuff Bagwell can get back in the ring.
Maybe.
Let me tell you something. I might have to give the elbow from the gates of heaven, yeah.
Now, how much of a storyline would that be?
The Slim Jim may not be enough.
Well, Buff the stuff Bagwell comes back. Let's say Buff Bagwell.
Slim Jim, this may not be enough.
Well, let's say Buff Bagwell comes back next year, right? Let's say, because he's still physically in shape. He can still get in the ring. Let's say he gets in the ring, and all of a sudden Macho Man comes down from the pearly gates. What a hell of a storyline that would be. The Macho Man coming down from heaven, resurrected, to face Buff the Stuff Bagwell in the WrestleMania main event. That would be iconic to me, and it would be a hell of a lot better than what we saw last night.
That would draw.
That would be a hell of a wrestling match, and it would be much better than anything we saw on television last night, and anything we've seen so far. Cesaro's back. Look at this. Jason's buddy there, Cesaro.
Yeah, I was about to say, it would be a great match. It'd be a lot better than the return of the Cesaro. Yeah, I saw that. That was a good time.
How great would it be if Buff made a one-night only appearance at any wrestling event?
if I had any clout, I would push for it. Unfortunately, I only went to school in Connecticut. I don't have any clout with the WWE, but if I could somehow push that, I would definitely love to see the Buff Daddy music hit one more time and have him come out.
Well, the Macho Man has a little bit of pull up in the pearly gates. I might have to go and possess Shane McMahon, the new leader of the Monday Night Raw. Yeah, and I'll have to tell him, yeah, you better make Buff Bagwell #1 contender. Yeah, go against the man in the Fatal 4-Way. Yeah.
All right,
Macho. I like it.
Yeah, right. Wouldn't that be absolutely amazing? Thanks, Macho. We'll get back to you in 1 second here. We're just going to get Buff's take. I got one more question for Buff, and we'll get back to you here. So I'm just going to put you on a brief hold, Macho, but I definitely want to talk to you in a little bit. Buff, one quick thing. You said you didn't get a chance to watch a lot because you've been so busy this week. The Rock came out last night, and he had like a 20-minute segment. He came out with a flamethrower and lit his name on fire and did the whole big thing, and it was a big spectacle.
What was the deal? What was the reason?
The Rock, basically, his announcement was that he wanted to say that they had broken attendance record in Cowboy Stadium. There was 101,000. It was blah, 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 blah. But it took him 20 minutes of build-up out with one of those things like China used to shoot off, one of those flamethrowers, lit the Rock name on fire, came out, the millions and millions of people he talked for, one of those.
Honest to God, as you watched, honestly, was it too long?
It was way too long for what he wanted to do. And then,
right.
So then the Rock has a 20-minute Rock promo like he always does, and he captivated the mic like he always does. And then the Wyatts come out, and then the Wyatts talk, and they go back and forth. And then finally John Cena comes out. So to break the record and then to introduce John Cena back, I just felt like it was right in between the main event.
Way too much,
yeah,
right?
I mean, it was 11 o'clock at this point. And I'm sitting there thinking, all right, this is the final match. Rock is going to come out. He's going to introduce his cousin, Roman Reigns, and we're going to get this match underway. No, it was a 20-minute segment. To me, the announcer could have just said, WrestleMania fans, you've just broken the attendance mark, blah, 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 blah. They didn't need to have the Rock. Right. And so to me, I just feel like they're grasping for straws.
Lit a sparkler and said it out loud, and it's done.
Exactly. I just feel like they're grasping for straws here, and it's just not the same as it was when you were around in the business, my friend. You guys had good stories.
That's what I don't get, dude. It ain't got nothing to do. Fuck not liking what Buff Bagwell does. Fuck him having heat. Just why would you not want to try something else? Why not put something else out there and see? Fuck if you like Buff Bagwell or not. If it worked a long time ago, let's try it again and just see. If it don't work, guess what? Send me fucking home. But fucking try it. That's what kills me. They don't even got a reason to say, here's why we don't. They just don't. That's fucking stupid. I mean, I come back, I get booed like Roman Reigns, send me the fuck home. Real simple. They lose $2,000 and an airplane and a hotel, and I go home. Big deal. Why not give it a shot, though? I don't get it. How can I possibly have pissed somebody off that bad? That's ridiculous.
And, I think that WWE fans have been so starved for star power that, I mean, honestly, dude, I think even though you spent 2 weeks in WWE, I really feel like any music right now, you could put Doink the Clown's music on, and this crowd would go apeshit. So
I really am. That's what I'm saying. I really am saying that, damn, just give it anything a shot. Anything would be different, just to see anything that would make. Here's my deal. Anything that would make the hard camera crowd stand to their feet. Well, and guess the last time I saw that motherfucker, it's been a couple of years. And
exactly.
Maybe more. When I saw that music come on, of the broken glass, or Stone Cold, or whoever it may be, when the people stood up with enthusiasm looking at that fucking, that Prototron, and couldn't wait to see who was, Stone Cold or The Rock coming. It don't happen, brother. They sit in their seats. They don't get up. And it's a fact. Just watch the television. They fucking pump that sound in. They pipe it in. and it ain't the people cheering. It's just, God bless them, it's horrible.
And, it's got to feel terrible for the superstar who loves the business the way that you love the business to come out and have something like that happen. And, like I said, if I had any clout, man, or if Dustin had any clout right now with this company, we would have you out there in a heartbeat. Shit, I'm the kind of guy where knowing my skills, just like you know your skills and what you're able to do in the ring, I know what I'm able to do from a play-by-play standpoint with what I do with the local colleges around here. Shit, give me Michael Cole's job. I'll introduce your ass, and I'll make it sound more entertaining than WWE's had a commentary in the last 10 years too. I guarantee that.
That's it. Well, guys, I appreciate it so much, and
no problem.
Maybe one day they'll see it right, give me a little chance, and see what happens. Until then, remember, I'm dope, and I'm still the stuff.